like crack. It's like space coffee.
Are any of them as good as Booty Hole? Because
I've only read 2. I literally only read Space Feminist and the Gorgaflop. I didn't read any of the rest of these.
read that one, the Gorgaflop.
Let's have
All right.
Gorgaflop. Yeah.
This is quite a long one, but it's good. Okay, this kid really got into the making shit up that makes no sense.
Oh,
Okay, so
that's the best part of Bodega.
one day, a Malbratostophore named Bodega was walking to a coffee shop
Jesus.
in space to get his favorite drink, space coffee.
Right.
He was on his way to work. He worked for the Pirate Academy.
Right.
He had to teach kids how to defy gravity and soar the seas in space. They have to press the no gravity button on the ship and sail the stars, as Bodega liked to say. He passed by a ring shop and thought back to a time where he fell in love with a human girl. It was a balmy day, and Bodega was going to Earth for a short visit to see what Earth coffee really tasted like. Everyone on Earth had never seen a Malbratostophore before, so they thought Bodega was hideous and fled in fear that he would eat their brains out or something in that category.
Nice.
After all, he was a disgusting shade of green, had 3 eyeballs but only 2 sockets, and had not mouth. Bracket, he breathed through his butt.
Of course. Where else would you breathe
Then
through?
he,
Yeah,
then he passed by a park which was very calm and peaceful. There was a human girl sitting on a step stool painting a portrait of the lake with the trees. At the time, he had never seen a tree. The tree the girl was painting actually happened to look a lot like the Malbratostophore's biggest enemy, the Gorgaflop. They were hideous beasts about the size of a tree. Bodega was frightened, so he went over to warn the girl. First, he had to destroy her painting because then there would be no proof of Gorgaflop on Earth, which everyone knew wasn't true until now. He had to hide the evidence. Bodega went over to the girl and ripped her painting to shreds. He looked into her gorgeous eyes and knew that she was the one. He found out her name was Majesta after she yelled at him for ripping up the painting and explaining to him what a tree really is. Later that year, Majesta and Bodega were a happy couple, but something was definitely off. Bodega wasn't feeling very in love anymore, so he went back to space to visit his family and his childhood friends. When he went back to Earth, he found out that Majesta had married another man and had a baby. Bodega wasn't too unhappy about it since he wasn't feeling it anymore with Majesta. They said their space goodbye, and to this day never seen each other again. Back to present time, Bodega went into the space coffee shop only to find out they were all out of space coffee, but that there'd been a new creation called Jupiter Juice. He tried it and spit it in the cashier's face. It was the most disgusting thing Bodega had ever tasted in his whole life. This day wasn't very well for Bodega. He knew something was up. He took out his rifle, vaporized the cashier, and walked outside with a tip of his hat. All of a sudden, the Gorgaflop swooped down from space and attacked the village. Bodega punched one of them in the face. He'd completely forgotten that if you hit them or punch them, they grow back another feature. This time, the beast grew back a tail with sharp thorn-like spikes. The alien continued to swing the humongous tail into Bodega's face. Meanwhile, on Earth, Majesta was imprisoned by the Gorgaflop Queen. Tell me, what do you do to him? I want him back. Don't you understand? Do I need to spell it out? WANTHIMBACK. To be continued.
Wow.
Wow. So what, the Gorgaflop Queen wants Bodega? Is that the...
No, I think the Gorgaflop Queen... Did she take Majesta and Majesta's telling the Queen that she wants Bodega back, or the other way around? I can't be sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, how is Kieran going to animate these?
God only knows. They're so good.
Yeah, these are really good.
It's been a real good one. I
Man,
really enjoyed
those
it.
bodegas were great. Holy shit, they were so funny.
Yeah, we've got more for next time. We've got more for next time.
I can't wait.
Big up to the teacher and all those kids.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well done, guys.
Done.